Hello, my name is DeAsia Nichols, and my song choice is 6 p.m. in New York by Drake. The goal is to bring a new understanding, and my statement of purpose is my purpose is to bring a new understanding to the city of New York by analyzing on how being there can change your personality by economic change and by becoming passively aggressive. What you don't know about New York. People who move to New York expect to live a fast and lavish lifestyle like the ones that are portrayed on television shows and movies. According to Natalie J. Sweet, author of Your Personality Changes When You Move to a New Place, February 6, 2017, studies show that character traits like anxiety and extroversion vary from one state to another, thus allowing people to absorb practices and values of those around them. My purpose is to bring a new understanding to how New York can change you as a person. New York can change one's personality by economic change and by becoming passively aggressive. Now that I have given you an overall of my presentation, let us look at the first main point, which is how New York can change your personality. What is social flexibility? According to Julie Cohan, author of Social Flexibility, January 2nd, 2018, social flexibility is defined as a leader-follower dynamic of influential individuals in a social group, which also means a process for creating sustainable, successful places that promote well-being by understanding what people need from the places they live and work. New York has always been the hub of creativity. Thanks to the media and theater industry, people who are inclined toward these type of professions often plan to move there. Since they already have that tiny bit of personality in them, being in that state simply helps to bring it out, says Nikita Matani, author of There's a Scientific Reason You Feel Like an Outsider Whenever You Go Home, February 6, 2017. This relentless metropolis draws others seeking to advance their careers and push their limits. People who are not from New York are easily manipulated to adapt the way a New Yorker may think, talk, act, and behave. People in New York have such big personalities that it's almost natural to blend in to not seem like an outsider. Some people travel and move to New York to find themselves and to discover their true identity, when in reality, they are only changing themselves to fit the New Yorker standards and expectations. Now that we have examined how New York can influence your personality, let us look at our second main point, which is being in New York can cause one to be aggressive. In the Business Insider study by James Pasley, December 20th, 2019, New York is named to be the rudest city. In the Business Insider study, the rudest city in America is New York, according to Insider and SurveyMonkey. It was rated rude by 34.3% of respondents, which was almost twice as much as the next highest city on the list. According to U.S. News and World Report U.S., New York is America's largest metro area, home to nearly 21 million people speaking more than 200 languages. With that being said, there is always a big, diverse crowd of people everywhere you go. It is always loud, fast, and hectic. Coming to New York from a country state like Virginia can cause one to be more anxious and aggressive. According to Nikita Matani's article, There's a Scientific Reason You Feel Like an Outsider Whenever You Go Back Home, New York's fast-paced, around-the-clock lifestyle may be overwhelming for newcomers. Hence how it got its name, the city that never sleeps. People in New York are all focused on getting to their destinations or fulfilling their business relatively quickly, and will tend to push and shove anyone who gets in their way. Now that I have discussed how New York can cause personality changes and aggressiveness, let us wrap up my discussion of New York's influential lifestyle can change someone. My purpose is to bring a new understanding to the city of New York by analyzing on how being there can change your personality by economic change and by becoming passively aggressive. New York can change one's personality simply by being in that state because there are so many different people there that you tend to follow who is around you. In conclusion, people who are not born in New York will experience personality changes to fit in and adopt the New Yorker lifestyle. Thank you.